What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. So today, it's been forever since I've done any type of video, but I would do these handheld videos in the past before. Wanted to bring them back, so I figured end 2025 with a handheld video. So going by the thumbnail and the title of this video, you guys are here to see why I chose, of all the handhelds that I've ever used, Steam Deck, PSP, Vita, ROG Ally X, you know, not the Xbox one because I never owned that one. Out of all of them, and my Retroid Pocket Flip 2, I'm starting to feel like the PlayStation Portal is becoming my new favorite, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm not saying that the PlayStation Portal is the greatest handheld of all time, or like amongst all the other ones that are out right now. It's not, but it's so close to being one of the best ones. For me, it's definitely up there, literally right next to other handhelds like my Retroid Pocket Flip 2 and the Steam Deck. Yes, with the Steam Deck, you can play your games natively on the device, so you can just install them and start playing. Same thing with the Retroid Pocket Flip 2. You got your emulators on there. You have NVIDIA GeForce now. You got Game Pass and all that stuff. So you can basically play all your games from GeForce Now to Steam to Epic Games and your Retroid games as well. And you could do the same exact thing on the Steam Deck also. The one handheld I want to pick up and play the most out of all of them. Let me go ahead and start with the good, at least with the PlayStation Portal. So number one is going to be the feel of the handheld. This is by far, I'm sorry, I don't care who you are, this is by far the most comfortable handheld you can own right now. It's not heavy, it's super comfortable. You're literally holding DualSense controllers right here in your hand with an 8-inch tablet like right on it. The controls are a 10 out of 10. The haptic feedback that you get from your DualSense controller, you get it here on the Portal as well, from the trigger to the vibrating feel to from the grips, just everything that you feel in the game while you're playing on your PS5, you feel it here as well. Next up, the display. Having a full HD 1080p display, having the option to go 1080p or 720p depending on your internet connection, depending if you want to save some battery. For performance, I'm not too sure. I don't think it affects anything. We'll say this, but well, actually I'm gonna save that for the bad. But yes, full HD, 8-inch screen. The screen is actually a nice screen. The colors are pretty decent and everything. It looks great. Right now I have Ghost of Tsushima running on this thing, so that is another plus. The other thing that I like about this handheld is going to be PlayStation Plus catalog. With their most recent update on the PlayStation Portal, you can actually play your PlayStation library, the games that you own digitally. You can actually play it now through cloud gaming on your Portal. Before anybody starts complaining or anything, cloud gaming has come a long way from how it used to be back in the day when on live was a thing. I don't know if anybody remembers that mess, or when Xbox first announced their cloud gaming, where the only game that actually would run decent was Halo 5 at the time. And as time went on, I will still say this though, NVIDIA GeForce Now is still the best cloud gaming streaming service that exists today. From visual quality to input delay to just everything, it does everything amazing. Especially with their newest update, it's an amazing service. Second place to that though, I'm gonna give it to the PlayStation's cloud streaming service, because their cloud streaming service, even though it's only available on the Portal, having that cloud service mixed with the Portal is beautiful. It works so damn well, especially if you play your games in performance mode. You know, there's fidelity and performance. I played Spider-Man. You're gonna see some gameplay as well. I played Spider-Man Remastered on here in both fidelity and performance mode. It is beautiful and it runs amazing. You get the full 60 FPS. Same thing with Ratchet and Clank. You get the full 60 FPS. It just feels and looks super great. For input delay, at least from what I notice, it's not as perfect as it is on GeForce Now, but it's still barely noticeable. I can still play games like Battlefield 6 on here and actually get kills. I'm not the best when it comes to playing on a controller in general. I mainly used to play my shooters on PC with keyboard and mouse, but it still like feels so native and so great on here. Now, I'm not saying every single game is going to be like that. There are certain games that I've noticed that do have the input delay where it's like, okay, this might be a little bit harder to play than others, but If you do have an issue with any type of game like that, I would say look for the performance mode in it. It helps it a lot completely. Other than that, I'm literally going to play and beat Ghost of Tsushima on this device. But like I said before, their cloud streaming service has come a long way. It works amazing. It plays great. I can beat an entire game on this handheld. I could play and beat Ghost of Tsushima finally for the first time on this handheld, and it looks great. It sounds great. It plays great. I have other games on here as well available, like the library that you have available on this thing is amazing. Like I said before, any game that you now own on your PS5 digitally, even from the monthly games that you get for free through PlayStation Now service, you'll be able to play them on here as well. People are gonna say, well, you gotta pay for that subscription, you know, like $20 a month, blah, blah, blah. And I get it, but at the same time, if you do the math and you look at the games that you get from PlayStation Plus, as well as coming from the free games that you get monthly from PlayStation Plus, on top of the PlayStation Plus catalog of games that you can just play from that one price. Like, dude, I don't own Silent Hill 2, but it's here. I don't own Red Dead Redemption 1 that they just brought, but it's right there. What else is there? I don't own Blueprints, but it's there. Look at all these classics: Armored Core 1, 2, and 3. WWE 2K25, more classics from PSP, PS2, and PS1. Risk of Rain 2. I mean, look at this, man. So many games that you could play, and there's even more. Mortal Kombat 1. I don't own Mortal Kombat 1, but it's there for me to play. I can actually play the story mode, and all you gotta do is just hit stream and it starts playing. And the list continues to grow, even newer games that are releasing. If you do not own a PlayStation 5, or you don't own a PlayStation in general, especially with the price of the system and everything going up, you still want to play with your friends, I can definitely, as long as you have a decent internet connection, you don't need anything amazing. This thing only supports Wi-Fi 5. It doesn't even support Wi-Fi 6. Another complaint. You can play your games. You can play with your friends that have a PlayStation 5. You can play your Marvel Rivals. You can play your Mortal Kombat 1. You can play your Battlefield 6 for a much cheaper price than buying the PlayStation 5. Now, I'm not saying this is going to replace the PlayStation 5. If you could get one, of course, but this is such a great companion device to have with your PS5. It's funny because the cloud streaming service on this thing works even better than the remote play for your PS5 when it's directly connected to it. It's still buggy and laggy from what I can tell from YouTube videos. That's why I recommend more of the cloud streaming service for the handheld. Now, the cloud streaming service even works on mobile data. I've even tried to use it in my phone hotspot, and I was able to play some of my PSP classics, or even games like Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. So other than that, those are the pros that I can say about the PlayStation Portal in 2025. Definitely worth getting, I'm gonna say. Especially if you were able to get through the holiday sales, Black Friday, all that stuff, or if you could get it used, open box, whatever, it's definitely worth having. Now, let's talk about some of the bad stuff now. So we'll start with the screen. It is a full HD display, and the color panel on it is actually pretty nice, but you can still see the bleeding from the LCD screen on the back and the edges and stuff like that. So I'm hoping, because of this update that they've been, and the love that they've been getting towards the Portal recently, PlayStation has been giving, I'm hoping that we get a Portal 2, an updated Portal, a Portal OLED. Give us a PlayStation Portal, build in everything, some upgrades, including an OLED display. Give us a full HD OLED 8-inch display. Oh, that would look incredible, and it would help with battery life as well. Another thing, battery life, not the greatest. I would say to save some battery, I would say off the lights on the controller. If you're able to, I think you can, the haptic feedback on the controller as well. And I believe setting it to 720p is also going to help as well. So that's another con. Another one I'm going to think of is Bluetooth support. As of right now, you can't use any other Bluetooth headset that you might own. I got my Marshall headphones right there. I can't connect any Bluetooth device to this handheld unless it's the official PlayStation headset, like the Pulse earbuds or the official like over-the-ear headphones. I can't use any other headset except for those on the Portal, which really sucks because they're so damn expensive, and sometimes a lot of us just want to be able to take our budget-friendly earbuds and then connect them Bluetooth onto this device. I mean, even Nintendo Switch ended up doing that. So I want regular Bluetooth support on all devices, like all your earbuds, headphones, whatever. I want us to be able to connect them with no issue whatsoever. Now we do have a headphone jack, but you know, that's great to have, but I would like to have wireless earbuds connected instead. I'm just saying. And my final complaint, Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi, this supports Wi-Fi 5. Again, I'm not having really any issues with it. I'm playing games perfectly fine. Again, I'm playing through Ghost of Tsushima and Silent Hill like nothing. However, I'm hoping that if they do make an upgraded portal, that they also enable Wi-Fi 6, Wi-Fi 6E on the device, or I mean, heck, go with Wi-Fi 7 even. Give us, you know, a better connection. I want to be able to have that connection. Like my Retro Pocket Flip 2 has support for Wi-Fi 6. It's beautiful combined with GeForce now. I want that same experience on this device. And that's pretty much it for any complaints really on the device. But for stuff that would like added, I pretty much mentioned it, like the OLED display. I would like it also if we can access the PlayStation Store and make our purchases, whether it's a game, a demo, free to plays, whatever. I would like us to be able to access the PlayStation Store on this device without having to pull out our phones and make purchases or downloads on there. I would like to do it from the handheld itself. Another thing, I would also love it if we were able to access our friends list on the portal. I want to be able to turn on the portal and press the menu button, and it will open up like my chats with my friends list. I could send invites or chat with them, whatever, on the portal itself. That would be amazing too. And the last thing I would like them to add, this one they're never going to do, but it would be pretty awesome if they did, video out support. Imagine if you're able to take your PlayStation Portal and dock it onto something, or even buy a third-party USB-C HDMI adapter and plug it to a display and play your games through PlayStation Cloud Gaming on your TV. And you don't even own a PS5, but you still own a PlayStation device. That would be amazing, but I know they'll never do that because they still want you to buy a PlayStation, of course, which owning a PlayStation obviously is going to be the better thing to own over the portal, but the portal is an amazing alternative and a cheaper alternative to owning a PlayStation 5. That is pretty much it though, like for complaints or pros and cons and stuff like that. Other than that, this handheld is incredible. I love every moment that I have with it. It's amazing, so comfortable to hold and to play, and the speakers are great. They're not too low, not too crazy or like, you know, crunchy or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, you guys. Thanks for watching. I know it's been a while, but I'm glad I was able to put this video out at least. Hopefully more to come, you know, at least once in a while. I like to put out a little bit more videos here and there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys another time, another video. Who knows, maybe we'll hit 2,000 subscribers if I keep actually putting out videos. All right, take care, you guys.